What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Independent Experience. I'm IndyXP, and this is your morning market wake-up call for Monday, August 10th, 2020. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I know I did. Had a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and jump on into the markets and see where we're going to be starting this week off at. Gold is down slightly, currently at $20.39.49. Silver's making a nice push today, currently at $28.60, giving us a ratio of 71.32. Platinum starting to push back to that $1,000 mark that we dropped down below on Friday, currently at $995.80. And palladium's making a very nice push towards 2,300 again, currently at $22.83.75. In other metals markets, rhodium is up $450, currently at $9,500 an ounce. Copper is up, currently at $2.96 a pound. Aluminum is steady at 78 cents, and uranium is also steady at 32.10. Barrels of crude oil are starting to inch back up, had a pretty decent weekend, currently up 50 cents at 41.72 a barrel. We're starting the week off strong on Wall Street. Dow futures are up this morning. The Dow's going to be starting the week off at 27,433.48. The Nasdaq is starting off at 11,010.98, and the S&P 500 will be starting at 33,51.28. If you guys trade in Bitcoin, it's been a little bit of a roller coaster the last 12 hours or so. We did see Bitcoin rise up above 12,000, and it was there for quite some time overnight. And then at like 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning, for whatever reason, it dropped like $800. Starting to come back, though, currently at 11,895 even. And if you guys happen to be a fan of the Utah Goldback, those are going off at 334 this morning. In today's video, we're reviewing an article. It's actually an interview with from David Lynn from Kitco News with E.B. Tucker, who is the director of Metalia Royalty and Streaming. This article is titled, "Your Gold Could Be Confiscated, and Here's How." Back in the 1930s, President Franklin Roosevelt issued Executive Order 6102 that required everyone to return their gold holdings back to the U.S. government. Although the limitation on gold ownership has since been repealed, the risk still remains that governments could do this again today, albeit only if gold prices were much higher, said E.B. Tucker, the director of Metalia Royalties and Streamings, and author of the book Why Gold, Why Now? The War Against Your Wealth and How to Win. Tucker said that it is, quote, highly likely that confiscation could occur today. The methods and the means change over time, but the general principle does not change. I do think it's likely that gold runs into the same problem it did in the 1930s, but it is going to look much different. Today, for instance, you could have a campaign against gold, but it is at a much higher price. Right now, not enough people own it, so gold confiscation does not come into play until it is at a much higher price, he said. Governments have an incentive to eliminate currencies that can't easily be tracked and also exercise control on the population, Tucker noted. Quote, gold is an anonymous currency, and at some point it will be a target for the powers that be, and it's a very logical course that it is on, but it is at much higher prices. That doesn't happen at $2,000, he said. Importantly, when gold was confiscated in the 1930s, the gold standard was still in place. So what do you guys think? How likely do you think that it is that gold can be confiscated by a government today? Now, I'm sure are governments out there in this world that have tried it recently, maybe countries like Venezuela or Russia. But do you think it's possible that it could happen here? Back during the confiscation in the 1930s, that was the currency then. They had gold coins openly in circulation. Now it's more of a bullion product. I know they do put a denomination on them here in the United States, but is it really something that they could turn around and say, hey, we're going to need that back, and we're going to give you, $2,000 an ounce for it, or $2,100 an ounce, or whatever they deem, they're going to give us. I think it's highly unlikely, but I think that would. I think he is correct about not many people owning gold. There's not very many people that do own gold. I know everybody here in this community does, but there was a very interesting, this was an interview, it's a transcript of an interview that E.B. Tucker did. I'm going to post a link down in the description below to this video. Very interesting. He tells a good story about his grandparents when the gold standard was eliminated and people were asked to turn in their gold back in the 30s. Very interesting. You guys should check that out at the end of this video. So, speaking of gold and everybody owning it, it's possible there's somebody out there that doesn't own it. And today we're going to remedy that. It is time to pick the winner of Free Gold Friday. Guys, if you guys watch my channel religiously, you know that every Friday you guys have a chance to win a gold bag. We draw those on Monday, and the time has come. Guys, I have loaded up the random comment picker. And last Friday's video, you had to comment the word silver. Silver was you had to comment, and we had 18 people that had commented the word silver in the comments. So they are entered. Let's go ahead and draw that random. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Boop, 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 boop. And the winner is Eric Silver Singletary. He won last week. Oh, Eric, congratulations, man. You got another one. He says, I'm still newer to stacking, 1 year down, so I got most of my silver around $18 to $20. I'm hoping to sell around $40 to $50. If I miss the peak, it'll suck, but I'm still young enough at 30, so I'm sure this won't be the last run-up in my lifetime, and that's exactly right. That is exactly right. If you miss out on this one, there could be a better one down the road. Absolutely. So congratulations, Eric Silver Singletary. I actually still have your address from the last giveaway. I'm going to go ahead and I'll just get this in the mail for you today. And if you haven't received the last one yet, that went out Wednesday night. So you'll be getting another one here probably this week. So congratulations again, Eric, on that win. We'll go ahead and get the gold back and just stick it out to you. Guys, I do greatly appreciate every single one of you. And if you happen to appreciate old IndyXP, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me right there. Helps me beat those YouTube algorithms. If you happen to be new to the independent experience, go ahead and consider hitting that subscribe and jingle bell right there in the corner, bing bong, so you can keep notified of when new content is coming out. I'm going to post that card right there from the last video right there. Pow, pow, pow. Check that out at the end of this one as well. That would help out immensely. Guys, I've been IndyXP from the Independent Experience, and I'm here again to remind you, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find your pockets heavy.